Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. To throw is Jackson. They'll roll him out right. A short throw caught by Andrews. You look at this Colt defense. And they come into top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll call that a... Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Here's the 4th-year man, J.K. Dobbins. It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop coming off the edge.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They're going for it with Dobbins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The Ravens are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 43. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have broken the tie. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it, and looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row. 1st down. Play action. Now Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Well, looking deep here for Flowers. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Well, for almost 8 years, 64 stood. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He got 29 yards that time. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Flush to his right. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, Jackson dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 41 yards. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they're going to speed things up here. From the gun, Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete as well.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Tucker's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. You talk about a big kick under pressure. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we essentially have a brand-new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his left. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now 2nd and 3. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4. Being chased out left. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And he will have a Ravens first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. Here's Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here's 2nd down. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They run once more with Edwards. Down inside the 40. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And he's able to get it to the 31. That's enough for the first.
Definitely like the protocol. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6 to me. You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run. And boy, they were successful.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he got it! Justin Tucker boots it through and plays the role of hero. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we